Okay, social interaction at the workplace. I'm slowly pushing you for interviews already. Is that okay? Alright? So we must get ready for interviews. Let's just check a little bit. Okay, let's look at some of these things here. Alright? Okay. Office machine etiquette. Office machine. If you are using a facility in the office, is that okay? Alright? All of you okay? Anybody still on the handphone? All okay? Can we start? Okay, let's focus. Okay, if there is office machine which many people are using. It could be a photocopier, it could be any of those equipments. Is that okay? Alright? If people are using, generally when you want to show care, alright, it is not purely who is first, second, third. Alright? It's not about logic, it's about care. So here, that's why I highlighted to you. First of all, of course, you have to keep the equipment clean. Right? After you have used it, make sure you keep the equipment clean. Right? If I can change the color a bit. Okay. And then, if there is a line of people waiting to use the equipment, the system, whatever, and you have dozens of pages to copy, allow the colleague who has only a few pages to go ahead of you. Can you understand that? Do we do that usually? Yes or no? If you are in a supermarket and you are carrying, I don't know, 20 things in your basket, right? And then you see the person directly behind you with only one thing. What should you do? Yeah, that one person with one thing, give him the space. Tell him or her to go first. Is that okay? Is that good courtesy? Yes or no? So in the office, the same thing. Alright? You got, say, I don't know, maybe you have 40 pages to photocopy. Then you see your colleague waiting in line, only 2 pages. You ask him or her to go first. Is that okay now? Is that okay? All of you okay? Espen, okay? Okay? Liv, okay? Okay? Alright? So everybody must have that care in your heart. When you do that to people, next time will people do back for you? Yes or no? Can you understand now? Alright? So that is very, very important. Alright? Let's move on. Facilities for employees. It is very important that everyone treats these facilities with respect. And you must keep it clean. Leftovers and waste should be thrown into the waste basket. Is that okay now? Into the rubbish bin. Is that okay? Okay? So, you know, slowly I want to drive you into interviews now. No interviews, right? I was just reading something very interesting. When you people, you know, when you are attending interviews, airline services, is it one-time interview? No. How many times? 3 or 4 times. First interview is what? Was that? A very general introductory interview. Then you will have the second level, third level, and sometimes 4th level. If you're called for the 4th interview, it's almost like confirmed you're getting the job. Yes or no? Can you understand? Okay, talking about facilities for employees. I was watching one video, very interesting. Alright? This CEO who was running the interview, as the interview was, it's a group interview. Alright? So, as the interview was about to finish, he said, oh, okay, come, let's all of us go and have some coffee in the pantry, have some coffee, and then you all can go back. We will keep in touch with you. Alright? So this then people followed the CEO into the pantry. When they went into the pantry was very clean. That whole area was very, very clean. So they had a coffee making facility there, so everybody was served coffee. Alright? So when everybody was served, there was CCTV camera above. Is that okay? And then the CEO said, oh, I'm really sorry, I have a meeting now, I'm rushing, you all can finish your drink, chit-chat, and then you can leave. Thank you very much. He left. He left and went to the next room, CCTV camera. Alright? So all these people, 10 people, 2, 3 people, drink coffee, just leave the cup and saucer on the table. They didn't bother. Is that okay? Another 2, 3 people, the cup and saucer, they put it into the wash basin. They didn't wash. Then there were 2 people at the end who finished their drink, they washed. They washed the cup and saucer. And then they saw another 5, 6, 7 cups and saucers in the wash basin on the table. They looked at each other and then they said, maybe we should wash them, it's okay. You know, they went and collected everything and washed. These 2 people got the job. Can you understand? It is about etiquette. Sarah can understand etiquette now? Okay, wrong time I asked that question, I'm sorry. Can understand now? It's etiquette. People are checking. People are watching. Alright? You don't have the right attitude, you are not getting the job. Is that clear now? Can you understand? Alright? So take that responsibility. Alright? Even, you don't even, these 2 people not only washed their cups and saucers, but they also washed all the other people's. For free. Yes or no? If you do things for free, if I pay you money, will you do it better? Can understand the mentality now? The attitude? So learn that. So the first thing you have to check is if you are at home. Alright? I know the Korean students, you go back to your room, you have to wash your cups and saucers. Right? The Malaysian students, do you wait for your mom to wash or you wash? Can you understand that now? So learn to wash your own things. Is that okay now? Alright? That is very, very important. Alright? So facilities for employees, also the same. Toilet, unisex facilities. Where these facilities are common, gentlemen should put down the seat, put the seat down and close the lid after they have used a toilet, just as they do at home. Do you do that at home? Do you open, use the toilet bowl, whatever, and use it back? Or do you just leave it? Don't do that. Can you understand now? Right? Respect people who are going to use. Do remember to flush the toilets. And the urinals after every use. You all know urinals, right? What is urinals? Ian, what is urinals? Okay, do you have that in the male or female toilet? Urinals? Okay, can you help me? Urinals. You know what is urinals? Urinals. Oh, it's in the male toilet. Yes or no? Yes. Oh, urinals are in the male toilet, right? Yes. Can you all understand? Jason, you know what do you call that in Korean? Urine. Okay. All right. Can you understand that? Yeah. All the men, okay? Urinals, you know urinals. Yeah. Girls, you know urinals? Men are men. Okay. Urinals, that's urinals, right? Okay, work in a clean office. Clean office. Okay. Respect your colleague's space. Let's look at respect your colleague, respect for colleague's space. You must always respect the privacy and personal space of the people who work with you. Try to conduct your conversation in an unobtrusive manner. Don't you talk to your colleagues, you disturb everybody in the office. Is that okay? Alright, if you're talking to a colleague, go near him or her and chat. Don't shout, you know. Noah, can you pass me that paper? Now don't do that. Can you understand now? Yeah? When entertaining visitors and colleagues, use the conference or meeting room. Yes, very good. Elevator etiquette. You know elevator? Alright? Everyone at the very front of the crowded elevator car should automatically get off. When the doors open, even if they are not at their destination floor, the people behind cannot possibly emerge with ease if the people in front do not give them enough room to move. Can you understand that? Yeah? So if you are standing right in front of the door, when the elevator stops, that means that people are waiting to get off. Even if it's not the floor you want to get off, but if you are right in front of the door, you get off first. Let people go out, then you come back in. Is that okay? Alright? If you are waiting for an elevator, once the lift door is open, let those who are inside to walk out first before you come in. Alright? Don't do the other way around. Don't rush in. Otherwise, it will just be adding more traffic. An elevator is much too close quarters. It's much for staring activities. Okay, can I just add one more? Okay, elevator is much too close quarters for staring activity. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, because in an elevator, people are standing near to each other. Alright? So don't stare at people, left, right, front, back, whatever. Don't do that. Alright? You keep to yourself. Alright? So don't stare at people. Do not converse in loud voices with other people present in the elevator. Alright? And also don't talk too loudly to your friend. Alright? It's better to shut up in the elevator.